Hello friends, welcome back to India for IAS current affairs series. So in this current affairs series, we discuss topics which are in news and important from examination point of view, especially UPSC prelims and mains and KS prelims and mains. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಲೇಕ್ ಯಾಕೆ ನ್ಯೂಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಲೇಕ್ನ ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಏನು ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಯಾವ GS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಮಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಸ್ ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂ ಆನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಮಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂನ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ನ ದಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ಬಂದು ಫಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ geography in GS1 paper of UPSC mains. And Shivaji statue, Shivaji comes under GS1 paper of Indian history. So Indian history nalli GS1 paper alli ನಾವು ಶಿವಾಜಿನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Before we study about Pangong Lake, briefly we will discuss about Shivaji. Shivaji was born on Feb 1630 at Shivaneri Port in present day Maharashtra. His parents are Shahaji Bhosle and Jijabai. So he wanted to establish Hindu Swaraj, that is self rule. So he crowned as a Chhatrapati in the year 1674. 1674 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಛತ್ರಪತಿ ಅಂತ ರಾಯಗಢ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಹಾಸನಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಶಿವಾಜಿ ಅವರ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಶಿವಾಜಿ. ಸೊ ಶಿವಾಜಿ introduces an efficient administrative system which is called as ಅಷ್ಟಪ್ರಧಾನ್. ಅಷ್ಟಪ್ರಧಾನ್ ಎಂಬ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ನ ಅವರು ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ಅವರು ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ಅ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫ್ಯೂಡಲ್ ಜಾಗೀರ್ದಾರಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನ ಅವರು ಅಬಾಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ system and he abolishes the feudal jagirdari system. Shivaji promoted agricultural reforms and ensured the welfare of the peasants. Coming to his military innovations, Shivaji developed a strong navy to protect the Konkan coast, and he was also known as the father of Indian Navy. He used guerrilla warfare tactics effectively against the Mughals and other adversaries. So Shivaji is known for guerrilla warfare tactics. Further, Shivaji built strategic forts such as Raigad, Pratapgarh, and Sindhudurg. So, Shivaji built strategic forts such as Raigad, then Pratapgarh, then we have Sindhudurg. So, these are the forts built by Shivaji. Shivaji clashed with Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, leading to the prolonged conflict between both Aurangzeb and Shivaji. And later, Shivaji was captured and he escaped from Agra fort in the year 1666. Now we will briefly study about Pangong Lake, also called as Pangong Lake. So coming to the location and geography of the Pangong Lake, it is located in both India and Tibet. In India, it is located in eastern Ladakh, and in Tibet, it is located in West Tibet. So coming to its elevation, so Tibet belongs to China. So as we all know that, and its location, it is located at 4225 meter above the sea level. Coming to its length, so it is 130 kilometer length. Pangong Lake is 130 kilometer in length, and width is, so it is length, then width of the Pangong Lake is 5 kilometer. This Pangong Lake, it is divided into 5 sub-lakes, that is Pangong So Nak, Ramso, and Nyakso. So these are the 5 lakes. So on the map here we can see the location of Pangong Lake. So it is located along the line of actual control between India and China. If we look into territorial distribution of the Pangong Lake, approximately 50% of the lake lies in Tibet. So around 50% of the lake lies in Tibet, and 40% in India administered Ladakh, and 10% is disputed buffer zone. So 50% in Tibet, 40% in India, and 10% as a buffer zone. So 10% in the buffer zone between India and China. This Pangong Lake, it is a saline water lake and it freezes completely in winter season. It is a landlocked basin. It is historically connected to the Indus River basin during the prehistoric times. So these are the few features of the Pangong Lake. So coming to the historical importance of the Pangong Lake, so it is a disputed territory with the historical claims dating back to Johnson Line demarcation in the mid 19th century. So ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಲೈನ್ ಡಿಮಾರ್ಕೇಶನ್ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಡಿಮಾರ್ಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, so it was around mid 19th century. So from that mid 19th century, it is a disputed territory between India and Tibet. So now India and China. So it is strategically very important for both India and China. And this lake, it witnessed the Sino-Indian War in the year 1962. So during Sino-Indian War, it was captured by Chinese in the year 1962. So in the following image, we can see the buffer zone, that is disputed territory of the Pangong Lake. So along with that, we will see the recent border dispute along the Pangong Lake between India and China. Recently, in the year 2017, that is August 2017, Indian and Chinese troops clashed using melee tactics near the Pangong Lake. And the second dispute happened in the year 2019, that is September 2019. PLA troops, that is Chinese People Liberation Army troops, confronted with the Indian forces on the northern bank of the Pangong Lake. Pangong Lake na ಉತ್ತರದ ದಡದಲ್ಲಿ PLA ಟ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 2019. The third clash, it took place in the year 2020, that is May 2020. A face-off between 250 Indian and Chinese troops resulted in casualties. Then the fourth one, it took place in August 2020. So it took place in the August 2020. Indian troops occupied the heights on the south bank for strategic leverage. So these are the few recent border dispute between India and China along the Pangong Lake. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ, ಪ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ಸಲೈನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೇಕಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಲೇಕ್ ದಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ದೇಶಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಕಾನ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So based on the topic that we have discussed so far, that is Pangong Lake. So here we have provided one prelims practice question. The question contains 4 statements. Go through all the 4 statements and comment your answer. The answer and detailed explanation for this question is available in the PDF handout. And this PDF handout also contains the detailed notes of this video, which you can download by joining our Telegram channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.